Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 175 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast, your source for all things responsible and ratchet. Support for this week's episode comes from Dame Products, a sexual wellness brand set on design-forward, community-based pleasure education. What I love about this brand is mission is to help close the pleasure gap for people with vulvas. And as a Boonie Breakdown listener, you can receive 10% off your purchase by using the code Boonie in all cap letters. Details on how to purchase can be found in the show notes and on thebooниebreakdown.com. All right, welcome to this week's episode, guys. I am excited because we have the homie Shika on as our guest. You know, we always have a good, responsibly ratchet time when Shika's on. I always love because we never stick to the script. It's always off the cuff. And so we talk about a lot of good things. This is a good ratchet episode because like I keep saying, I know I had been skewing a little responsible. I heard the DMs. So Shika and I talk about, is kissing intimate or not? We talk about men who lie on their dick size and skill. So stick around for the ratchet conversation. Let's hop into my pick of the week. This week, my pick of the week is, if you have Netflix and you are not watching The Circle, I encourage you to do so. So this is season 2. We watched season 1 at the start of the pandemic. They're back with season 2. The finale has not aired yet. This is one of those shows where Netflix is dropping episodes weekly. And so it is a social media reality game show. And so these contestants are in these pods and they cannot see the other people, but they communicate with them through this like made up social media interface with the hopes that one of them will win $100,000 prize. The twist to it is you can decide to be yourself in the game or you can decide to be a catfish. And so they add in all these twists and turns. I'm so bought in. I'm ready for like the finale episode, I think drops this week. So I am ready for that episode. But if you have not checked it out, check it out. If you have, let me know. Who's your favorite? Because I like Courtney. I like Trevor. And I like Chloe. I'm not going to say any other spoilers in case people have not watched it. But those are my favorites. So let me know who's your favorite too. Housekeeping. Feedback from episode 174 with rapper Who Camille. Someone said, Boonie, this is a different one for you. I was kind of shocked, but I enjoyed the conversation that you had with Who Camille. I also love that she decided to highlight Black-owned brands in her songs, wishing her much success. So thank you guys for listening. If you have not, go back and check out that episode, Who Camille. She's a new up-and-coming face in hip-hop, and I think you will enjoy that conversation. All right, now we finally have an official launch date for the YouTube channel. All video content will be dropping over on YouTube on May 15th, 2021. So if you have yet to subscribe, please be sure to do so over on our YouTube page. The links are everywhere. You can find my links. You search the Boonie Breakdown on YouTube, you will find our page, but be sure to follow us. I'm really excited about some of the content that we're going to do over there. It's going to be a little different here. There, it's not going to be maybe as ratchet because my goal is to eventually monetize that space. And so there are some rules and regulations about how you can monetize and the type of content you can put over there. So just be mindful of that, but it'll still be a very fun and hopefully engaging platform that you guys will grow to love as well. And also this week, our Patreon Ratcheteer game, we have our first Thursdays live with Boonie on Thursday, May 6th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Our guest for this month's activity is Ashley Cobb, and we're doing a spicy, sexy show and tell. So if you have not joined Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/the Boonie Breakdown. In order to attend our live events, you must be at the $6 or the $15 membership level. Yes, yes, yes. The 6 or 15. But if you're at the $3 level, we love you. You still do get extra perks. And I think you might find out one perk in this episode, later in the episode. But yes, please join us over there. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and details for those who are already patrons will be coming out this week over on the Patreon portal. So be sure to look out for the details for Thursday's event. All right, so you heard about YouTube. If you want to follow us on social, Instagram and Facebook at The Boonie Breakdown. You can follow us on Twitter just at Boonie Breakdown. And when sharing this episode, please be sure to use the hashtag PODIN, PODIN, and the hashtag The Boonie Breakdown. You can share us. You can tag it. If you don't even know what to post, if you're on Instagram, you can just hit share on the many posts that I post on there. If you are on Twitter, you can retweet. Because I also have links there. That's a good, easy way for you to help us grow. Let your fam and friends know that you love the Boonie Breakdown. And I appreciate it when you guys use your social capital to help us grow and share the word about the Boonie Breakdown. And I will retweet if you use the hashtags, or if you tag us, if you put it in your Insta story and your page is unlocked. I will do all those great things. So I appreciate it. And if you also would like to leave us a 5-star review, you can do so on our Facebook page and in the purple Apple Podcast app. You just search The Boonie Breakdown, select us, scroll down to write a review, hit 5 stars. That could be it. Or if you want to leave some words too, you can type a few words and hit submit. It takes less than 30 seconds to do so. And those 5-star reviews go a long way. So that is it for me, guys. So let's get ready to break it down. All right, guys, it's your girl Boonie, and I'm excited because Shika's back. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you be?
I've been good. I can't complain.
I know you look all fresh faced and dewy
and glowy.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to what is it? Sunscreen for Black girls.
Oh, do you like that?
I use it daily. I
tried this other brand. It's called Mealy, but they are Black. They're at least minority owned. I think one of the people's Black and one of the girls Indian, but it's for skincare people with melanin, and they have a sunscreen oil that I like.
Okay,
sometimes sunscreens leave that residue.
It does not. Now I can
that's
say
good to know
that sunscreen does not, and I think Hey had mentioned that they now have a matte formula as well, because it does give you that glowy, dewy look. So if that's not your thing. But I use it after I use donkey milk moisturizer. And then I use that on top, because since I do sit outside a lot, so I try to remember sunscreen on my face, because we get old,
I
girl.
do. My morning moisturizer has built-in SPF, so because I'll forget.
Yeah.
But it is now the time where I'm going to start putting it on the arms and legs and all that stuff, because... Well, look, shit, no, I won't, because motherfucking cicadas is coming. So my ass is going to be in the house.
Every time I get my nails done, my nail tech, she's like, let me know if you see cicadas, girl, because I'm scared. And I'm like, listen, I forget about them until she reminds me. And I'm like, I can't do it. I remember that summer.
From 2004, the summer of 2004 was traumatic.
I was working at the Gap in Pentagon City. I had came home that summer, so I had to go from DC to Pentagon City, which meant I had to catch a bus and or walk to the train station, then catch the train. And it was like, I would walk and crunch on them.
And this year, the article I just read said trillions. It will be trillions of them. And if you are not listening to this and you don't know what cicadas are, they don't bite. They don't sting you. They don't do anything. They fly into you.
Because they don't fucking blind.
Yeah, they don't know personal space. So they will fucking fly into you.
Right into your face.
One time, so y'all know I've shared many stories on here about how I've worn shit out and let my ass show accidentally. This one time in 2004, this cicada attached itself to my skirt. I don't know how. I damn near pulled my skirt off, but I had a thong on. This is when I used to wear thongs. And I literally flashed everyone because I'm pulling my skirt up, trying to shake the damn thing off. It would not come off. I had a traumatic experience. One flew in my car one time. I damn near died because I almost crashed trying to get it out.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not looking forward to this invasion. I also do not appreciate the anticipation because there's been so much talk about them. I'm like, when the fuck are they coming? Just come, so we
Yeah,
can get
because
this
I
over
saw
with.
random ones last year. Like I would go out on my deck and see like the shell. You know how they like kind of
Hmm.
shed, and I was like, okay, well, is this a year or not?
And
So
it's
I
just
just
not
never really
fair
knew.
because in the area where they're going to take over, we're going to lose like 6 weeks of summer. If you're somebody like me who's terrified, like I just don't do bugs, so I don't like them, so I'm not going to be in these streets. It's like we just
Hmm.
getting over COVID. Like COVID is officially over, whether you want to believe it or not.
Yes,
I
allegedly,
mean,
yes.
allegedly, right? As I
Mhm.
look at people in these streets, so it's like, damn, we could get to be in the streets because I'm
Yeah,
declaring that Memorial Day is America's grand reopening. That's when
probably.
everything's gonna be like,
Can
fuck
I
that
tell
shit. We're
you?
we're we're tired of it.
Can I tell you what clicked to me this week? And I was like, oh shit, we're open. I went to Wegmans to finally grocery shop. I had took like a week off. Mama was tired, okay? Like I
Mm.
just could not. And I wanted chocolate chip cookies. And they had started
No
putting them in the
cookies.
package and it'd be like four. And I'm like, that's perfect. I can eat one a day. So I walk over to the cookies, bitch, and they had cookies out naked. And I was like,
COVID is over.
listen, when I tell you I backed away from the fucking cookies and I had to settle for the whole grain oatmeal because those was the only motherfuckers in the package, I was like, I will not.
I know
I'm not
that's
going to
right.
eat. I was like, oh my God, everybody's going to be outside soon. And whatever. I'm still going to keep, like, I feel like I've loosened the reins a little, but I'm still not like out here like
Yeah,
that. I'm
me
not outside,
either.
outside.
I
I'm
haven't
out
been
back a lot.
like I haven't been inside a restaurant yet. I still haven't been on a plane yet. Um, I will also say travel is kind of a back burner thing for me for just other personal reasons right now. So
Right,
it's not, but I've noticed like I'm gonna somebody who was not afraid of crowds or any of that stuff
right.
before. I did not realize how much this year had really been a mind fuck. And like when I'm around people that I don't know,
Mm,
or I go into a store, it's too crowded, or if I pull into a parking lot and I see
mm.
too many cars, I'll be
I
like,
will
fuck that. I
leave.
won't go in
I
the
will
store.
leave.
And
I've left
so
Wegmans before.
yeah, Wegmans, I'll be like, fuck it. I'll just do
Hmm.
Instacart or I'll
Right.
do the pickup, come put it in my trunk. So it's things from COVID that I hope stay, like that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but I just really didn't think the mental part of it, of reintegrating, would be a hard thing for me. And
It
apparently it
is.
is.
Yeah, and it is for me too, because like I told you, them fucking cookies. I was like, no. And I am getting on a plane. Well, I guess is it May 1st
Yep.
or May 2nd? Okay. I don't know what today is. It's May 2nd, but I'm getting on a plane in at the end of June for the
Okay.
first time. So yeah, I'm not gonna be out here.
Yeah, like I could potentially hit the 2 year mark. I haven't been on a plane since November 2019.
Hmm.
That was the Atlanta live show.
I guess for me, what was that? I guess it would have been March 2020 then. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, so I think I might hit the 2 year mark because just of other priorities I have right now. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll
And
get back on the
honestly,
saddle. Make no
to be
make no
go ahead.
mistake. But I'm also thinking too, like, oh my God, I really need to play this points game because
Hmm.
I'm really like, I don't want a motherfucker sitting next to me on nothing no more.
Right.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, ew, like a middle seat on a plane. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like maximize these
Yeah.
points to fly first class. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something.
Something. Yeah. And to be completely transparent, my trip has been booked since like fucking December 2019. So
Yeah, I
it's
remember it
like,
got canceled. Yeah.
yeah. So
So
it's
I
like,
haven't even rescheduled any of my canceled trips. So well, I mean, we'll get to it. That was
yeah.
my thing. I'm like, it was just certain things I realized I did not miss as much as
Hmm.
I thought I would have. And
Yeah.
surprisingly, travel is one of them. I miss
Yeah.
more like I miss concerts way more than travel. Um,
Okay.
I do
I do
miss
miss
like
concerts.
I do kind of miss going to a restaurant. I've
I
been
miss
doing
that.
takeout,
I miss
but it
that.
don't hit the same as in a restaurant.
I miss
So
going to a bar having a drink because I had also gotten into the habit of going to a bar by myself. Like if it was an early Saturday evening, afternoon, whatever, I'm not doing anything. I might go and sit somewhere and have a drink and something to
Mm-hmm.
eat. So I do miss being able
Yeah, I
to
miss
do
happy
that.
hour. I miss happy
Fuck
hour.
yeah, Taco Tuesday outside. You know what I mean? So
You
I
know
do
what
miss
else
those
I
things.
miss?
Mm.
Niggas who don't lie on their dicks. That's what else I missed.
Like lie on like I fucked you and didn't, or lie on like it's fire and it's lukewarm.
Both.
Okay.
But for this
Okay.
conversation, I'll say lie on the size and lie on saying it's fire and it's not. Because here's the thing, and I might get pushback and flack for this. So I'm ready to
Mm-hmm.
accept it.
Okay.
But let me also make this caveat first.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels is a fuck nigga. Okay, let's make
Fuck
no
him.
regard about this.
Yeah, whatever.
But I will agree with him on one of those clips I saw where he was like, nigga, you know if you got a big dick, right?
Right.
Men know, you know if you have a big dick. You
Absolutely.
know if your dick is little. You know if your dick is weak. You know if your dick is strong. And that is the one thing that I think COVID stole my whole year. And I was pretty stable in the same penis circuit.
Yes. Yes.
um, and so yeah, I'm just like, as I'm tiptoeing back out there, I can already tell these fools lying on their dicks.
Yeah. COVID stole mine as well. However, I have yet to run into that. But I
Really?
also, yeah, I've also kind of like I'm on the apps, but I don't
Oh
swipe at
God, I
all. Like I
deleted
don't
it.
even open them. Like I'm just on there. So, um, but I've had a couple of. Oh, do I want to say a couple? Well,
Come
we're here.
on, what have you had a couple
I've,
of?
I've had some. I've had some dick fall into my lap. Fairly recently. Let's maybe say
Oh,
from November to now.
okay,
So,
let me ask you a question.
mhm.
Are you asking, is this part of your new whole tails regimen? Are
Mhm.
you asking for, are they vaccinated and or like a negative COVID test?
To be honest, and
We're about honesty here on the
yeah,
Boonie
to be
Radio.
honest, no, I'm not asking. So, like, I'll have the conversation about vaccines. Like, one person, is like job, they can't not be negative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The other person, yeah, I mean, we've had conversations, and I was just like, yeah, you feel some type of sick way, don't hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do the same. But outside of that, no. And I will say that this has been trying with that because I've been very like spaced out and depending on where I'm at in the process with choosing, because I did and I do still have an expectation
Mm.
of people being honest and forthcoming. However, I have had instances where it felt like people weren't so much. So, um, yeah, it's really a gamble and it's really fucking tricky. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting this to anybody. However, I've been blessed and lucky, and the stars have been in my favor. And again, if somebody has a job and some shit, you're kind of like, okay, because like, yeah, you couldn't work if
Yeah, for
whatever,
sure. I
and
think
they get tested more. You
I had a
know,
similar person in the arsenal where it was the same thing. I didn't have to worry about that
yeah,
until I did, but I didn't have to worry about that.
right.
Um, and but I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would. Like, would I be like, let me see, let me see your vaccination
I'm not
card for you
asking for
sliding this
nobody because
pussy?
first of
I
all,
don't
I think
know.
it's like I honestly like transparency. I had my first shot. I'm not putting that shit on Instagram for nobody to know. Like
Look,
if
I'm
you're
not
in my
telling
life,
y'all don't know the
you'll
shit. I
know,
may be vaccinated, I may not be. You'll know.
and that's your business. And that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's like I'm not having that conversation with anybody about why I should or why I shouldn't. I made a decision based on my life, based on circumstances, based on thoughts I had. And I was
Yeah.
damn sure going to wait as long as I could, but shit made sense. And I'm like, listen, if I lose a limb in 30 years, I lived a great life. Like, suck my dick. I'm not going through that debate with anybody. So I just really don't get into it with people.
I think that's the thing. Like, I don't think that'll be a question that I'll put in.
Like, do you have a fever? Have you experienced symptoms in the last 72 or 24 to 72 hours? Like,
because let's be real, because we be real here too. How many people actually, honestly, every time they fuck a new person, ask for STD results? Like, you don't even do that.
No one.
So I just
niggas put on a condom is hard. So, like, listen.
Well, can we talk about it?
We live risky fucking lives. All of us
do not want to wear condoms.
Like to the point that it like dick might not get hard type shit. You gotta I think suck for life.
What is the mental block around it?
Because that's the shit.
It has to be a mental thing.
It is a mental, and it's just like, yo, like, first of all, I really love a skin condom. You gonna feel it, bro. I promise you. If you do what you need to do, she gonna snap at you. She will.
It is so
condom on.
Wild how, like, across the board, you have to pressure men into putting on a condom.
Dude. And they would tell you, like, I trust you. Like, nigga, I don't know why not. I don't know why.
You don't know me.
Nigga, what the fuck? And that be that point, because we're two women who are just like, oh, I have a 3 to 6 month. We're like, I fuck you when I feel like
I want the fuck I want. So it could be the night we meet in the bar.
Yes, it could. Yes.
You don't know me.
So, and I have an expectation. Honestly, as a single person, if I meet someone who's single, I don't have an even if I'm not necessarily currently having sex with anybody, I do not have that expectation that a man I meet isn't. Like, I expect you to be fucking.
Yeah, and here's another thing too. Let's get all the gripes out. I feel like it's been a little minute. We getting back. I feel like a fresh whole season is upon everybody. What is this is me personally. To your point, most men that I deal with now are older than me. I rarely deal with someone who is my age, and definitely never anyone who's younger than me. I make assumptions about certain things. I, in my right mind, would never open my mouth to ask some grown-ass man how many sexual partners he has.
I'm not.
Like, I don't give a fuck, one, and I'm not going to do it.
Don't.
And so I'm just really, it really fucks me up when I encounter people, men or women, who are grown, who give a fuck about the number. Like, who cares? Why? Now, the only way I might care, where I might try to tiptoe around, is if we do fuck and the shit is not right.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to ask you, like, how many people have you been with? But I'm going to start actually asking you about sexual experiences, things you like, because I need to make some things connect the dots here, right? And I think with someone that I was with in the past, asking those questions, I realized why they were not so great at sex. And I was like, okay, all right, got it. And I'm also not a sex educator. I'm not in the business of trying to teach niggas how to fuck. I will teach you how to please me, to do things that I like. But overall, I'm just not in the business of being like, this is how you make a woman come. Like, I'm not doing it.
Not. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because in my, recent tiptoe back into the penis world, I have come across like a super free explorative and somewhat vanilla, and I'm like,
So could you be with someone long term if they were like super vanilla bean? Like,
no. And that's what I've realized. Like, immediately I said, because I feel that at some point, I don't think, from my recollection, I didn't have sex with anyone for a continuous long amount of time, in which we did not explore or try things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's ever been the case. And I think for me, it's necessary to at least be open. Like rigidity might be a turnoff for me.
Oh, okay, let's go there. Do not want return to
Right.
sender. Do
Because
not want.
you know me, I can be very go with the flow. So it's like if someone meets me with rigidity, it's almost like, oh shit, like,
Do not want return to
yeah, I
sender.
know. Yeah, no. So I think I would need, I can do like midpoint. Like you don't have to be, because I don't necessarily feel like I'm some like freak of the week. Like I don't think I'm, you know what I mean? Like that is subjective to each person, but I'm gonna need a sliding scale or something.
That's fair. I like that. A sliding
I
scale.
think I need a sliding scale. Like it's not something like no, don't like, maybe tie me up or some shit all the time. But
Do
sometimes.
you feel like the men that you've been with overall
Mm-hmm.
skew vanilla or skew freak? Because I honestly think
Mm.
and this is a generalization, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, but I do think most black men ain't freaks.
No. No, no, no. Overall, definitely skewed more vanilla. Like I feel like I can count on maybe one hand and may not use all of my hands. I mean, all of my fingers. The number of men that I felt were like like very into like exploring and
Yes, because
trying things. It's not that many.
it's like even with just even like let me blindfold you or let me restrain you. That is not a big freaky thing, right? It might lead to some
Mm-hmm.
fun, but to your point, it's like let's explore. Let me find spots on you, and even that is met with some
And
like, okay, I'm not going to put my fingers in your butt because you've explicitly told
right,
me you do not like that. Okay, that's not what we're here to do. But
yeah,
nigga, I can't even put a blindfold on you.
right. And I feel like too, I somewhat had, I don't want to call it a luxury, but the first person I had sex with, like we tried things. So I recall blindfolds and
Mm-hmm.
like dancing or striptease. Like, so I never felt ashamed with trying things, but I'm definitely going to match energy. So if you give me, or like in conversation, it just seems like you're not willing to try, then I won't try you, but I also might not be around for a while.
It seems fair to me because
Yeah.
it's just so shocking to me. Like men always be talking all this shit, not even just shit on their dick, but just shit on their skills, shit on what they
Mhm.
want, what they think is a freak. But you just think a freak is a bitch riding your dick.
Right. Like they barely, some men don't even want you to pull a vibrator out. And it's like, bro, listen, this is about to be lit for the both of us. Like, please, please, like,
Like,
trust
and the
me.
thing is, like, I have quite like not a lot, but I have a variety of toys. And it's so
Mhm.
funny because I have this one that's so cute and discreet, and it fits in the palm of your hand. It's so little, but it's so great. And that one has been great for testing the water because it's
It's not
not a dildo dick
intimidating.
shape, so they're not
Mhm.
scared of it. But it's just
Yeah.
so this that shit is so funny. Also, you know what kind of grinds my gears, and I know feel like this is such a polarizing topic for some people.
I know.
Kissing. Some people see kissing as very
If you,
intimate. I'm the type that I cannot have sex if you're not. Let me take this back.
ooh,
Not
no,
that I
I was gonna
cannot.
say,
I prefer to always kiss. I don't give a fuck. Like I would like to kiss.
and here, ladies and gentlemen, two different sides of a coin, because I will fuck you once a month and never kiss you, bro. Like it's cool. Like,
Yo,
and it's
listen.
not that it's a it's a vibe. I don't know, and I
So
hate that. I hate it.
do you think it's like kissing is intimate? So that's why you don't do it with
I mean,
everybody?
probably. That's probably what it's rooted in,
It's
right?
so funny to me to hear people be like,
No,
I
but
fucked
you
a
know
nigga
what?
raw or I put a nigga's dick in my mouth, but I will
Listen,
not kiss him.
sis. I feel like I'm trying to think because I remember the first time I had sex with someone and did not kiss. And it might have been like the second person I had sex with, honestly. But it was like on some like random wild, like let's just I mean, it wasn't so for me, I'm very also I think it's because I can I detach my emotions from sex, and not that I can't kiss you and
Mm-hmm.
have emotionalist sex, but it's just I don't have to. Like
It's
I
so
literally
interesting
don't
to me.
have to. And it's funny. It is very interesting. I never even deep dive to try to explore it because I was just like, I kiss some niggas and some niggas I don't. And then maybe it's the ones who I know that are like, or I don't. Maybe it's that I know that they're out here, like maybe they out here, like they fucking a lot of people like, yeah, I don't need to kiss, we don't need to kiss. But I don't know what it is. I really don't. It's just
I
it's
want
a
your lips.
thing. Yeah, and also
I want
too,
your lips. I
I
want to kiss. I'm
think
going to kiss. I'm gonna slap you down. I was
no,
actually
you
with
know what?
somebody and we fucked for years. It's funny. Never had a relationship, and he
Yeah.
was like that. He would not kiss, and
Mm-hmm.
I always felt like that's where we were battling physically because I would
Yeah.
be trying to be like, and then he would be
Yeah.
like, and
And
I'm
you know
like,
what
is
I
he
think?
rejecting me? Like, but then I remember the one time he and it's funny, consequently ended up being the last time we had sex
Was it
because
bad?
he kissed me during that, like, and was like kissing. And so for
Mm-hmm.
me, it was like, oh, I have been wanting to kiss, like I had never kissed a nigga. And we had
Was
fucked for
it good
years.
kissing though?
Huh?
Was it good kissing though?
Yeah, it
Because
was
I
like,
think that's part of my shit too. I feel like if I kiss you and I don't like it, it's going. Because it was a guy that I was like,
now I
we had
had a
sex.
bad kisser too.
We had sex for a long time on and off, but there was a time period like our that we did not really kiss, and he would try, and I was kind of like, nah, I don't know. So at one of our like re-engagements, he kissed me, and I was just like, I really don't like how you're all over my face, and like I feel like now if I reject you, you're gonna know it's like this bit, but it's like I had to tell him like, yo, stop moving your fucking face like that, like it's too much.
So it with this guy, that
Mm-hmm.
time when we kissed, it ended up being the last time we actually had sex because in that moment he had feelings. Because when he
Okay,
finally
right.
kissed,
And I
kissing to
think
him
that
was
is
very intimate. And so when he did it, he was like, he did, I mean, this is kind of paraphrasing, but he's like, I have fucked dozens of women, right? But he's like, I've probably only kissed a handful. And in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, am I a kissing slut? Because I kiss everybody.
and that might be the difference because I was going to say too, I'm very go with the flow, and I have found is it might be like almost 50-50. Like if I'm in something casual with a man, 50% will attempt to kiss, and so we'll kiss, and then 50% won't. And I'm like, all right, cool. There was this one guy, like we made out like the night we met, and I was on my cycle, so there was no like I was very anti-period sex at this time, and
Mm.
we kissed, and I came like legit came, and I was like, "Yo, I know this finna be fire. Like it's going to
Yes.
be fire." So like even though we were always casual, we never not kissed. So it is 50-50. But again, I think I follow the man's lead because I do think that they feel emotionally like, yes, I can kiss you and not be like, "Ooh, I love you." Like,
Yeah.
nah, it's
And it's,
not that for me.
but it was just so wild to me because that moment stood out to me because it was like after years, I finally get to kiss you. And it was, you were a good kisser. So I was mad because I'm like, we've always had good sex. And so now we've
Yeah.
missed out on all of this. Kissing is one of my
Mhm.
favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So I was just like, we missed out on all of this time because what? And so when he explained it to me, he was just like, Yeah, it's just very intimate. So then I'm talking to a homegirl, and she said the same thing. She's like, I can count, I could think of a guy I fucked raw a couple times, never kissed. And I'm like, that it's just so funny how kissing is on such a barometer for people. Whereas I'm sitting here thinking, this is the stand. Like for me, it's I would like it to be a requirement.
Yeah. I had that same experience with the guy who made me come from kissing. Like everything else was so fire. Like I think he gave me the last time we had sex, and I was like, wow, it was fire too. And I was like, I am really glad. I was actually thankful because at that point I realized I was like, you might have ruined my life. Like you had the potential because everything else was fire. And I just assume like if people don't quote unquote like to do something, then maybe they're not good at it.
I can see that too.
So I mean, also I don't want you to like, waste my time being trash at head. Like, I mean,
yes. Now here's the thing. All right, let's talk about bring it back. Mm-hmm. So I feel like a lot of men are mediocre at best at sex. Right? The bulk of them mediocre. Yes. I feel like kissing. I've had more good kissers than I've had bad kissers.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Now when we get to head, niggas can't eat pussy. I'm sorry. Like I can think on this accord. I can think like one or two where I'm like, I'm craving your mouth on me. Mm-hmm. The rest, I'm like, get up out of my pussy and just put your dick in because your stroke game is just so much better.
Right.
So what is it that if they're mediocre at kissing and they can't eat, like what's wrong with the mouth?
I think that men tend, if I can think, because if the common denominator, and excuse me, you guys know I get high, so my brain is working. So if the common denominator is the mouth, right? I feel like the issue is 9 times out of 10 men are being too aggressive with their mouths. Okay. Like there's like this overpowering, like I don't need you to like fucking motorboat my pussy, right? Like that is very unnecessary to achieve the goal of orgasm. Like it's just not really necessary. Could it be fun? Sure. Mm-hmm. But I think less is more when using your mouth. And I think because when getting dick sucked, follow me.
I'm
follow me. I think when they want their dick sucked, more is best. So they take the same approach in maybe kissing and or eating pussy, because it's like they want it wet and something. It's like you can kiss really well and my whole bottom half of my face doesn't have to be wet.
You like, can kiss really well and my pussy will be drenched.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, and you don't have to like aggressively, sorry, because we were supposed to record at 6 and I had an alarm in case I went to sleep.
Way to be responsible.
Shit. Look, and ratchet. Yeah, but like, and also like when, eating pussy, I don't feel like you have to be so like you don't have to ravish it. You don't. Like a soft tongue will take you a long way, bro.
Yo, so I legit was talking to this guy. I don't even think we had sex at that point. And I was saying something about we were talking about threesomes. And at first I was getting energy like, oh, he might be a good person to have a threesome with. Like, I don't want a relationship with him, but he seems fun. And so I was just like, well, like, if we did this, like, would you want me to participate? Like, would you want me to do things to the girl? Because I was like, I've never eaten pussy. And so I was like, I don't even know if I could. And he was like, it's easy. I was like, is it? And he's like, eating pussy is just so easy. So imagine people listening. So I have a V finger up. And so he's like, this is all you do. And so I was like,
that seems very boring.
That's some weak ass pussy eating, right? And so I'm like, I don't understand. I think the other part of it too is people. I can't talk about anybody else but men, because I've heard lesbians eat pussy really well, and so I've been told that I should.
I've heard
let a woman eat my pussy.
They were told that they were great at it the first time they did it, like it was almost natural. So,
yeah, like I was told I should let a woman eat my pussy just for conversational purpose for the podcast.
Sure.
But also for the experience that women just eat pussy better. And so when he did that demonstration, I was like, if you ever ate my pussy like that, I'm gonna boot. Like, no. And he was like, well, that's all you gotta do. I think the problem is men don't really understand how the clitoris is actually shaped inside the whole thing. They really just think it's that little thing at the top. But when you see the actual diagram of a clitoris, like,
yeah, it's like
it goes like, it's like a little and wishbone.
Also, and there's nerves all around it. Like, give the pussy lips some love. Minora and majora. And if you don't know what the fuck that is, Google that shit, y'all. I Google the most basic shit.
Like, this is how you eat. Or even watch, like, y'all want to watch porn for everything else.
But also too, though, because there's specific men porn stars you have to watch, because some of them eat pussy like most of y'all other niggas, and I think that's where you get it from.
I would agree.
Some of them, though, I would recommend a one. I believe he's fairly new. I don't know. I don't be knowing their years in, but I noticed him, maybe over the last year. A one, Troy Francisco.
Okay, I don't think I've seen him. I was gonna say it's
no. I feel like I've told you about him. I don't know if you watched him though.
Oh, no, because
no, because not only does he eat pussy well, he also has sex in a way that these women, like, I know they're really coming. And that's the type of porn I like to see. That's what I like to see, women get pleasure, because I'm on my way to receive mine. So that's what I want to see.
Do you feel like, just because you brought porn up, this is not on my topic, but do you feel like your taste in porn changes? I know mine changes, but does it change based off what you're experiencing in your personal life? Because normally when I have different categories, I'll watch a little lesbian action porn, I'll do threesomes, sometimes I'll like a nice hard fuck, like I'll watch anal sometimes. But recently, and I've been having a hard time finding it on Pornhub, just because of the style of sex that I'm having right now is just very different. I'll be like, slow fucks.
Oh, so this is what you have.
There's not a lot of slow fucking porn,
because I'm into that. So you have to probably 9 times out of 10, you'll find that under a category like porn for women. Also, they have they even have things that are like tags that might say passionate sex.
Okay,
it might be way more amateur. As you see, I'm the type of bitch that will have 1,000 tabs open because it has to be right. Because I too enjoy that.
Yeah.
So he has that guy Troy. His girlfriend is in porn, and they have porn together as well. That is like maybe for their OnlyFans or some shit, and somebody uploads them or whatever. Fire, like chef's kiss.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's another amateur guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he's definitely an amateur porn artist. The way he eats pussy is masterful. Again, you could truly tell the women are really coming, not performances.
Couples too. Amateur couples.
Yeah, I do like I think you made that before, and I was like, let me go look over here. But yeah, no, this one, I can't think of their name. If it comes to me one day, I'll tell y'all. But like the way that he eats the pussy, I'd be like, yes. But it's just so, when that guy so confidently told me eating pussy is easy, just go. I'm like, that's not.
You're a goof.
Because like you
Like
can
no more
suck.
squirting on your face.
Yeah, like you can suck. Yeah, it just not to stab my pussy with your tongue. Like, what is that?
Just like I don't want you to stab my vagina with your penis. Stroke
Stroke.
it.
We had this
You
conversation a few
gotta, you
episodes ago.
gotta.
Stroke versus
Oh,
thrusting. And
yes, y'all
yeah,
did.
we had
Yes, y'all
this.
did. And I was yelling, like, yes, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like too so many men are just being so so many men use women as like a tool. Like they're pretty much masturbating with our
Masturbating.
bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like like they have no concern about what the fuck we want or what we want to feel. They're there for their nut and they keep on pushing. That is why, and I keep talking about this meme. That is why I love that meme where it's like, I'm gonna start pulling them close and booing in their ear. Now the problem with that is you gotta just pray it's not some psychopath who
Right.
then
And you
like
get
kills you because
or some
he
shit.
snaps
Right.
because you done booed in his ear over his dick game.
Yeah.
But
I try to tell people, like, I might give you one chance to do you, right? I'll give you your chance to do you, right? And if there's anything you're doing and doing you, that second time, maybe even third, depending on, I'm gonna be like, yeah, not like that. Like
yeah.
this.
I usually, and this is with
Because
these,
I know they'd be fragile about it. So I don't want to be
yeah.
like off break.
Me
I
too.
try, yeah.
The first time fucking, I usually don't do. I just want to see what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see
Exactly.
what our chemistry is, what happens. Best believe that second time,
Yeah, it's
which
kind
is
of like,
gonna be that same night for me. Or
or
that
the
same time.
morning,
Yeah.
depending. Yes.
Because we doing rounds, and if you can't do rounds, then that's already because that shit is real. I remember somebody telling me about how when you get in your 30s, how your sex drive just goes into overdrive. Like
Yeah.
I already had a high sex drive, and then I
Yes.
turned 30,
Mm-hmm.
and then I turned 35,
Right.
and I'm like, Jesus Christ,
No,
it can keep
keeps
going.
going up. It keeps going up. Like I literally slept for an hour and maybe 10 minutes the other night. Why?
Damn,
Yo, and I wake up early anyway. I
you
go to
do,
bed typically.
you do.
Typically I go to bed, but it's like once the party starts, it's kind of just like, okay, that's why I can space it out too. Cause it's like I do not have every week or every other day to lose that much sleep. I don't.
Yeah,
I can't. I
I
have shit to
know.
do.
I've often chose sex over sleep.
Now I used to. I used to. But I've gotten a little bit more stronger with my boundaries. It's like if I'm dead aside, I'm like, yeah, no, I'd rather
Which is
I'll
why I'm
masturbate.
devastated that I could not. I was supposed to be getting dick this weekend, and I was not able to.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like,
Dreadful because then you got to figure out the next time.
yeah. Now
Hopefully
I'm
it's
now,
soon.
yeah, scheduling dick appointments.
Hopefully it's soon. Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So I was having this other conversation. I was like, you know what? I got to talk to Shika about this because I don't think we had this conversation. And if we
Okay.
did, it's almost 200 episodes of this motherfucker. I
And
don't
we
know
are
what we talk
different.
about sometimes.
And we are also different people, probably. Like,
Like I thought about that. I was like, I do oftentimes try to go back and listen to an old episode. One, for me to be like, yay, look how far you've come. Just in terms of the podcast.
yeah.
But then when you do listen to some stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I hope nobody goes back and listens to something from 4 years ago and then tries to cancel
Right.
me. Give us space to grow, people. Give us space to grow and evolve.
Give us grace.
But I was having this conversation. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to Shika about this. Bases. In high school, when you're growing up, first base is kissing, second base is like grinding or whatever fuck you wanted to call it. I never got what second base was. Third base is oral, and then fourth base, like going all the way, home run, I guess whatever you fucking call it, was finally having sex.
Okay.
I feel like as adults, that base system don't work no more.
No.
And so I kind of want to have a conversation with you about what you would say your new base system is And before we get there, I'm letting everyone listening know you can hear the rest of this conversation over on Patreon. So you can head to patreon.com/the Boonie Breakdown to listen to the rest of the conversation with Shika and I. Yep, I know, sucks, but you also get the video if you go over on Patreon. So again, head to patreon.com/the Boonie Breakdown to listen to the rest of this conversation. All right, guys, that is it for this week's episode. I want to thank the homie Shika for coming on. It was dope to have her. And yes, if you head on over to Patreon, there's about another 20-25 minutes of this episode for you to enjoy at any patron level. So go over and join. And don't forget to support our sponsor too. May is National Masturbation Month. So pick you up a nice little toy and use the code Boonie for 10% off your purchase. The link is in the show notes and on thebooniebreakdown.com. And if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, or any app that you listen to your favorites on. Don't forget to leave a review too. You might hear your review on the next episode. Follow us on social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you fucking hate. And don't make these pretty images for nothing, okay? Have a dope ass week. Stay healthy, safe, and sane. Thank you for listening. And remember, the ratchet in me always honors the ratchet in you. Namaste. Until next time.